My partner Jack Canfield says, never talk down to kids, talk up to kids, because kids are born with sort of universal awareness, and then we pigeonhole them and limit them and shut them down a little bit. Well, I believe you ought to have a lot of vacation once you've earned the right to have the vacation, and my whole family was out in Palm Springs and we're at the mud baths, and we're driving back in an early iteration of what Lee Iacocca called a grand van. And I've got my little daughter. At that time, Melanie was 4 years old and just bright and shiny-eyed and effervescent, enthusiastic, and bubbling like champagne bubbles. Everybody was asleep in the back of the van. So it was my time to have heart-to-heart, daughter-father communication with my sweet, beloved daughter. I said, Mel, what is it you want to talk about? She said, Dad, I have a question for you. I said, honey, what is it? She said, who's God's daddy? I look, oh man. You know, this is a day that you've got to have done your own spiritual homework. You don't get to call your priest, minister, or rabbi and ask him or her for the solution and for the answer. You've got to have done it. I looked at her and I said, Mel, the language I'm going to use for a minute is going to be vaulted. Is that okay, sweetie? She said, Dad, go for it. I said, God's the a priori intelligence in the universe, the causeless cause, the numero uno, and the belief system we're in is that the Father and I are one. You and I are to get one with the one, and then you're invincible, you're unstoppable, you're unquenchable. You are the conqueror. Have you got it? She said, I got it. I said, anything else? She said, yeah, Dad, one more thing. I said, what's that, honey? She said, who's God's mommy?